This video is to demonstrate how to take a quiz in OpenOChem. It's pretty straightforward except for the question where you draw 3D structures. The interface is a little unusual. So we're all instructors in this Moodle course. In order for you to try out the quiz as a student, you need to click this attempt as a student, and then you can attempt the activity. Basically, this looks a little bit like a drawing. It's not as fancy of a drawing interface as ChemDraw, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to work through all the questions for you. What I want to point out is don't hit submit attempt, or then it's going to be finished with the whole quiz. You navigate between questions by clicking on the question type. Question 3 talks about the marquee tool. Basically, I would have called it a lasso. So there you go. I think these are mostly self-explanatory, lots of different question types. The multi-step synthesis could be a little bit confusing, so I'm going to explain that interface. You want to click structure. You should start by drawing the starting material. And then when you're going to add your reagents, you can add the reagent next. It turns out in this case, the other one we need is not a normal reagent, but we want acetyl chloride. So we need to actually draw that one. Another thing you might not notice in the instructions is you're supposed to draw not just the reagents, but also the intermediate products after each step. If you don't do that, the computer will count it wrong. Pretty straightforward questions here. This one is the one that's really challenging, but it has a lot of potential as long as you can teach your students that they have to do this. Start this building by clicking that clear structure, and then it will give you a methane that you can add on to. So there's our structure. We can move it around. Then we can change the atoms. And there is our structure. Now I can hit submit. Yeah, it's mad I didn't answer all the questions.